let's say you're making a caprese salad, but oh look, these tomatoes are incredibly juicy, and you don't want that because you want some dry tomatoes. Well, I gotta switch hands. Here's a pro tip. Salt brings out water. You know, like if you ate a bunch of salt, your body would be dehydrated and you could physically die. Or if you drink too much water and your cells are too diluted, you need some salt to dilute it or to pull it out of your cells. So salt pulls water. It tracks water because water is polar and magnetic or whatever the hell it is. I'm not really necessarily sure. But pro tip, so salt your tomatoes a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, not too much. I mean, I might be over salting them for my taste, but you gotta get that water out. That's the important part. Next up, put a fucking towel over it. And there you go. Just let it post up for a second, I suppose, while everything else cooks. Decent sear, I guess, and that part's kind of weird. It looks decent. The makings of caprese over here. And we got a red potato in here, but I gotta let this shit set first before I can start cooking it. You already know what's good, bro. You already know. Alright, the timer just stopped for letting the steaks rest. And there you have it! One T-bone steak! Red potato. It's very simple caprese salad. This shit was so easy to fucking make. I just threw this on in like 10 minutes. When I was resting and baked this shit, throw in the microwave like fucking 2 minutes one side, flip over, another 2 minutes or 4 minutes. This shit took fucking like what, like 20 seconds maybe. And there you go. Easiest 3-star Michelin meal ever created. Enjoy this with proper lighting. Yes, sir. Delicious meal. Well, let me get this shit out the shot. There you go. I'm so hungry. Fuck yeah. And there you have it, I suppose. Welcome, you beautiful people hiding inside of my video camera right there. Yeah, I see you right there. Hey, don't try to look away now. I've already saw you, bro. Anyways, today we are reviewing the steak, the red potato, and the caprese salad that I have constructed. Okay, so here's a hot take real quick just to start off with a bang. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of like fat, like in the steak and meat, you know. I don't like to chew on that fucking fat, bro. Like, well, I mean, I don't like to eat it. It's fine just to chew on, like, fuck it, or eat a little bit, or in small amounts, but you don't want a big-ass fucking piece of fat, bro. You be chewing on it like bubble gum, dog. Like, no cap. No cap, I don't want no fat, bro. So this is a very fatty steak, dog. Fucking... It wasn't Prime, of course, or USD Choice, maybe? I don't know how the steak rating system works, bro. That's a fucking tongue twister. But I think it's like the 3rd tier. You know, it's not Prime, not the Choice, but the 3rd one, whatever that is. So yeah, you know, it was good steak. It was good protein. I was able to eat it. You know, I didn't gag. It was delicious. You know, I enjoyed it. The spices I used, just fuck ton of pepper, a little bit of salt, cause so my mom, she likes fucking salt, bro, and she likes seasoning and flavoring and all that shit, bro. So at some point it almost gets over seasoned when she makes food, in my personal opinion. I mean, it's absolutely delicious. I'm not talking shit on my mom's food at all, dog. Never do some shit like that, bro. But like, for me, I'm more like, I want less salt, you know? So I just use a little bit of salt, fuck ton of pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, whatever. Put the pan on, medium high, olive oil, boom, sear 5 on one side, boom, sear 5 another side, boom, rest 5 minutes, done, instant steak. So it was alright. I don't really know what the cook was, but it was cooked to a point where it was edible and delicious and cooked. I didn't really cross-center it because I don't really give a fuck about that. I just want something that's not raw, bro. I got a tendency to make a raw steak sometimes, and this shit's so hurtful, and I hate it. So yeah, decent steak, whatever. The red potato, you know, it's a red potato. I'm more a fan of like either like russets or like yams or like sweet potatoes. Those are like my top three right there. I love russets, I love yams, and I love sweet potatoes. It goes so hard. All I want is just some fucking butter with it, bro. I don't want the salt, the sour cream, or the pepper, or the bacon, or the cheese, or the green onions. Or just give me some fucking butter with the potato, dog, and I'm chilling, bro. That's super simple. 2 minutes one side. Wait. Poke it first a couple of times with a fork to give it some ventilation holes. 2 minutes one side, flip it over. 2 minutes the other side. Boom. And I mean like in the microwave, not over the stovetop, bro. I'm not trying to make a fucking hash. So yeah, the only thing left on my plate, some fat, I suppose. Besides that, we had the fucking caprese, bro. Oh, that shit was gas. It was straight fucking gas. When I was growing up, I wasn't the biggest fan of tomatoes necessarily. I mean, I like ketchup because it's sweet and whatnot, but I'm now not really a sweets person. I don't really like sweets unless I'm super fetted out, bro, or like on hella drugs and I just need sugar for some reason. I guess carbohydrates, because I end up starving myself usually when I go on some gnarly binges and starve myself, so I'm always craving sugar. Quick energy, you know. But I mean, now that I'm, you know, sober from fucking fentanyl and cocaine and anything I sniff, bro, you know, I've been able to get healthy again. So I actually really love tomatoes now. They're so gas, bro. If you can trick your gut system, bro, to not crave sugar and to crave healthy stuff, bro, major key, bro. That's a major key. Whatever the else fucking DJ Khaled says, bro. But that's a major key right there, bro. Mozzarella cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. So, like, only a little bit. I mean, like, I can consume cheese and milks. I usually just like almond milk instead, though. So I'm not really the biggest cheese person necessarily. I never really been. But it was fucking fresh mozzarella. I cut off the block myself, my own hands, bro. I cut that shit. It wasn't no pre-packaged. I cut that bitch. I mean, it's not like I boiled the milk and made it, but I cut it. So it was actually pretty creamy. Cheese, it was delicious. It was fine. You know, I put a little salt. I put a little the steak juice over it. I put a little pepper, some basil flakes, olive oil, balsamic vinegar. Wait, no, balsamic glaze, my bad. So it was good. It was completely gas. Probably one of the best parts of my meal, honestly, bro. I love these caprese salads, and I haven't made one in like fucking months because we haven't had tomatoes at the household, bro. Besides that, I'm sipping on some Bogle, dog. Now the Bogle. You know, just some Bogle's a brand name. It's actually Cabernet. I can't read cursive. Fuck me, bro. Okay. So when I was in elementary school, we did not have enough time to get through the cursive section, bro. So I never fully learned how to write or read cursive. I can read it somewhat, and I can write it somewhat. I've kind of taught myself along the way, but they did not teach us. Fucking Obamacare schools, bro. Fucking Common Core bullshit. Give us something that's actually fucking useful, like telling us that spirits are real and telling us how to fucking read cursive. Cabernet Sauvignon. Good shit. Straight from California. California wine's fire. When I was 14, one of my history teacher, he was talking about like there's this big like wine competition or some shit, you know? And like there's wines from all across the world, they're competing or something. Like, you know, there's France, there's Spanish wine, there's Mexican wine, there's everywhere. But the wine that won that year, California wine. Fuck yeah, bro. Be living in fucking Babylonia, dog, but at least we got some good ass wine, bro. So this shit was it was pretty chill. I mean, this is the correct way to open up your wine glass. Hand on the counter. Whoa, wait. There. That's simple. You don't gotta risk spilling that shit, bro. So open that bitch up a little bit, just a little. It's not really like sweet, but it has kind of more of like sweeter tones to it necessarily. I do like a good Cabernet Sauvignon, but not necessarily from Bogle, from other places. Who the fuck do I think I am, bro? We never have wine in the house. This shit's fucking $20. That shit's expensive, dog. No, I can't describe wine for shit, dog. I am not a fucking connoisseur. However, bro, that's interesting. I don't know how to describe the taste of that, bro, because it's kind of complex. You know, it's just average Cabernet Sauvignon taste. I mean, this shit was left open all night, so it was airing out, and I've been twirling this shit out. If you want to check out the color, it's very dark, it's nice, it holds its color pretty decently, I suppose. I mean, you know, I don't want to spill any, and luckily I did not. The thing is the legs, though. The legs are kind of crazy. They hold their own, they stay on the glass, they're very thick, and they just post up. So it's very alcoholic, of course, which is nice. And I am over 21. I don't know. It's decent wine. Would I buy it myself? Maybe. You know, I'll probably give it some fucking... My younger homies, bro, they'll get a kick out of it. They don't know what a good wine's supposed to be. I'll pull up with the fucking Bogle Cabernet Sauvignon and I start speaking French to them and go, bonjour, bonjour, s'il vous plaît, merci beaucoup. And they'll be like, what the fuck, dog? And then they'll get a fucking kick out of it. I'll tell you that much, bro. Give this shit to a 19-year-old, bro, and like teach him how to fucking... You'll get a fucking kick out of it, I'll tell you that much. But like... It's okay. It's drinkable. It's very drinkable. It's almost very pleasurable. It's just slightly pleasurable. It's just fun to sip and enjoy your meal with. So yeah, this was cooking with your boy right here. You already know what it is. And so the rating. I rate this meal. So that was gas. And the steaks, that was decent. And the potatoes, alright. It's a good meal. The wine was chilling too. 4 out of 5 stars. Hands down. Which of course is 8 out of 10 if you want to start expanding the system a bit. You know. 16 out of 20. But like, so it's not perfect. There's flaws. It's mediocre steak. I mean, it was good, and I'm just happy to have protein, bro. The caprese salad was completely gas, bro. I completely fucking killed it, dog. The red potato, rather have a russet, but whatever. I take what I can get, bro. I take what I can get. And the wine, it's alcohol, bro. What can I say? I have no complaints for alcohol, dog. It's gonna get me feeling a little chilly. You know, a little bit chilling. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Decent meal. Would I make it again? I mean, shit, you know? I guess if I have nothing simpler to make, I'll make it again, bro. Yeah. And that's it. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, I will see you next time. Da 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 da.
Yeah, start filming whenever you're ready. Like, yeah, go for it.
I'm just posted up with my boy Noah, and we out here fucking with the hatchet.
Posted with the hatchet, bro.
Bro, is Hershey gonna be in the fucking music? Yeah.
I suppose so. I guess I'll try to ignore Hershey.
Yeah, ignore that fool.
I'm so faded, bro. Fuck. It's fucked. Okay. We're restarting. Get the lighting. Thank you, dog.
Bro, when Hershey attacked me, dog, my special ring flew off, bro. Not the magical ring, but the special one.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck me. Alright, bro.
Easy peasy, no problem.
Bro, I want to rewatch the footage and see where it is, bro.
I like you. I've been lying to the wall.
Where can this be located at?
What is it?
Oh, babe. Baby, you found it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Fuck. That shit gave me a heart attack, bro. That whole performance gave me a heart attack for some reason. That was so hard.
That's it.
That's it.
Boom. Alright. Whenever you're ready, dog. Here you go.
My hair look chillin', bro.
Yeah, it's good. You look good.
My brethren has gathered me in here today. How you doing, brother? You know, when I was a kid, I thought these were so cool, but I never realized they're on a fucking string. I thought there was some trick to like make it go around your body and shit. But no, you just pull the string. You just pull the string, isn't that right, Juliet? You know, post it up. Oh, what the fuck's going on? What the heck? Oh my god, that's a good one. Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
We got matching ones.
We do.
Oh no, you're fine.
You got them entangled, bro.
I knew this was gonna happen.
It's like Ghostbusters. We get entangled, it's dangerous.
It's gonna be me.
This could be us, my friend.
I know. This is us.
I guess you're right. Let me.
Ooh. At the end of the day.
Oh, no homo though, low key, but high key at the same time. Oh, my pool got blue one on. Bro, we're fishing for 90s kids today, bro. Let me cast out the line. Hold up.
Fishing for 90s.
Of course it's recording, bro. I'm a videographer.
How can you? How
It's
can
my
you
job.
find a 90s kid? Might I ask?
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm looking for 90s kids. Do you know where I can find any?
Oh.
Well, there you go. I guess we found. Welcome to Good Burger. Oh, the Good Burger.
Fucking worm.
This is the provider of the worms herself in the flesh. Tell us, why have you brought us these worms today? Why have
Why
you bestowed us this treasure?
Why not?
What is
Why
wrong?
not? I am the speaker of the worms.
I
Why
see.
would
What
I
the
not
hell?
bring
Are you
fucking
holding
worms?
him like that?
I see.
Why are you
He's free.
See,
He's
I'm
free.
I'm a sadomasochist cuck. I like to watch other people in pain. Okay, I'm a masochist. This is just chaos, bro. What the hell's going on out here today?
What the heck?
Oh, what the hell?
Mine flew away. Oh no. It's all tangled. Oh no.
My favorite. Post it up.
Spun too much.
Okay, I'll give you time to breathe real quick.
For a while. Okay, I'm good.
It's the sun herself, Juliet. Such perfection.
Iconic.
Oh, we posted out here at the worms, bro.
We at the worm. We got the. Hey, motherfucker!
We at the worm convention today, bro.
My worm's hanging up. I don't have mine.
No, he's fucking free. Look at
Wait,
In the wind without a concern.
wait. Where did you hang him up, bro? Hold up.
Yeah, what sense?
On the fence, bro? Oh my goodness, dog. Hold up. We gotta hurry, bro. What?
That's the creek.
You got a worm out the creek.
That's fucking disgusting. That river is.
Let's go explore. Oh, what the hell? Bro, it's like a lake. Look at this shit. It's nasty, bro. It looks straight out of like a Source game or something, bro. We're playing Half-Life 2 in this bitch.
Shit out here.
So silly, bro. Well, post up in the marsh. That's where I belong, bro. I am a sewer rat.
Dude, what if I like fucking came charging down there, like barreling down there to knock you in, bro?
All the footage would be destroyed, bro. That's what would happen. But that's the only thing that would happen. The facts. Good. Hi, Juliet. Whew. Oh, shit. Mother goodness gracious, bro. Juliet, you did that to me.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit.
That's facts. You're right. You're perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Let's leave.
Look at that, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm actually the Messiah himself, so I will try my best not to.
Salam alaikum,
Salam alaikum. Shalom.
What's his man doing? He's laying on the ground? What's he laying? What's he laying?
This is the dumbest video ever, but these shots are so fucking good looking, bro.
What's he fucking laying?
Bro, that fool. Bro, he dead as hell.
Oh, he did.
Bro, that's why your shoes raggedy.
I haven't washed them since 2019. Wait, what'd you just say?
That's why your shoes raggedy.
That's why your mama dead. Dead as hell. What kind
Dead
of
as
shoes your mama
hell.
wearing? She don't got none. She dead.
What
shoes she got on in her costume?
One singular brain cell. Yes, what?
That fool just said that's what my mama did.
That's what your mama did.
Dead as hell.
Dead as hell.
Dead as hell. Julia, what's going on out here?
I fucked your mom.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is horrible.
Average community college moment, bro. You already know what's going on today, dog.
At least I took her out to dinner first.
No!
Go get a nice back massage.
Time for class, bro. Signing off.
It's time to go back in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. We will see you next time. Da 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 da. Swag.
Airbrush. Like I have in the video, you just casually got me screaming. I love that.
Some good stock footage.
Incorporated at the end of
Right
the video.
now it is 444 millisecond ago. Good time to start. And we are
Actually,
live.
This clock is actually a minute ahead.
So it is 444 right now.
Wait, did I say ahead? I meant behind. Wait, where's my phone at?
Wait.
Yeah, it's a minute behind. I was thinking the wrong words. It was never 444.
It never happened, bro. Well, it still showed me it, so that's a spiritual coincidence. Good morning, beautiful people of the internet. This is probably part of the extended documentary, though. So I'm here with a very special friend of mine, even though we have our differences in religious points of views. I am an occultist and she's a pagan, but she's very interesting and very, very powerful. And I am a creature of the dark and she is a creature of the light. So without further ado, I guess that too, apparently. Without further ado, standing it at 5 feet tall, just about-ish.
No,
looking wonderful.
I am 5'2.5".
Oh. Standing in at 5'2.5", holding unlimited power, the undefeated, the greatest of all time, Juliet.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna make this brief. Just tell me about, I suppose, your testimony. You know, what kind of led you down this pagan pathway to unlock all this spiritual potential?
Well, let's get just right into the gist of it. So I was raised fucking Mormon.
Swag.
Mormon of all religions, which I can guarantee is 100% a cult. Like, just the shit that goes on in there. Now, I think the first time I ever questioned the Mormon church, I was in 4th grade getting extremely bullied, and I'd ask my leaders what to do and everything about it, and they're just like, oh, just pray to God and read the scriptures and all your problems will go away. Yeah, that didn't happen. I proceeded to get bullied for all throughout high school, and yeah. And then eventually it's about my junior year, and this is probably where everything just started coming together for me, and when I really started questioning. I stopped saying my nightly prayers. It was the first time I kissed a girl, and I liked it right off the bat, and I just didn't want to tell my parents. I was just like, oh no, they're gonna find out. They're gonna be like, oh my God, she kissed a woman, she's not straight, she's not Mormon. And also came the time of the fact that I was also extremely obsessed with Steven Universe, and this is also, like, I'm a big crystal witch, and Steven Universe got me to do an excessive amount of research onto crystals. And I'm, like, even right now, I am wearing some adventuring at the moment.
It's attacking back.
It's attacking back. Yeah, this is not the best piece in the world. It's not as green as most adventurings, but this is in fact green adventuring. But I have extensive knowledge on, what's the word? On gemology? Yes. There's a word for it, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't it.
Like Christology?
No, it's not Christology. It's like geology? Gemology? What's geology?
Geology is rocks in general.
Okay, so the geology. Yeah, so I ended up going to BYU, Idaho, which is a Mormon school in Idaho, and kind of like started accepting myself for who I was. Like, it all started with me accepting my sexuality and all of that stuff. And then I've known years prior that my mom has had like a weird power of being able to like see like basically things that could happen in paths that I could go down. It would warn me about them so that way I could avoid it, and avoid them I did. And I'm glad that I did, because then like some of the paths that I've avoided unfortunately happened to other people because I avoided it, so somebody else had to fill in for me, which is very unfortunate. And then not to mention that my mom raised me in high school to learn how to read tarot, but she stopped reading tarot because my dad is still Mormon and he didn't like the idea of my mom reading tarot cards. So I now practice and use her old deck, and then I also have 2 other decks that I use as well. If you want to know, my mom's deck was the basic Rider-Waite deck. I also have the Dungeons and Dragons deck, which, just like for advice, isn't exactly the best to use for tarot card reading because it's actually meant more for D&D games. But if you work with the god Loki, he very much will enjoy that deck and fucking around with you. And then I also use the Luna Soul deck. But, yeah, and then in my senior year, that was actually the first time I've ever encountered a type of demon. It was my spiritual awakening. They wanted to try to get to me before I've like completely awakened, and my mom helped banish them away from me, because they kept appearing in my dreams as like a lengthy pinkish skin tone figure. They were extremely skinny with extra skin, like kind of drooping all over them, and hair that literally looked like hay. That was like, as my example, that's kind of like what the demon looked like, and how they'd appear in my dreams, and they would consistently shapeshift into people that I knew to try to get to me. But luckily my mom was able to banish them off for me for a while. I guess my mom has also dealt with this exact demon before, so it's come after our family before. So just because of all those encounters, I was like, yeah, no, Mormonism's not real. That's definitely not real. Yeah, that's not real. And then when I came out as biromantic to my parents on Halloween, might I add, they're just like, okay, well, what do you believe in then? Do you still believe in Jesus Christ and the Holy Ghost? No. I mean, they are real, depending on like the type of practice. All gods are real. All deities are real. They're just all intertwined in their own way. But that was kind of my whole start. And then from there, I went to this one store where I live, and they helped guide me along my ways. I met one of my close friends, who also happened to be my ex-girlfriend. We dated, and she also helped teach me a lot. But it wasn't until I met another friend that I also happened to date, where I kind of accepted the fact that I am not a baby witch, because I have that extensive knowledge on crystals and other type of gemstones, which throws me out of the ring. And I was like, wait, I'm not a baby witch? And they're like, no, you are telling us things, and we have been practicing for years, and you're telling us things that we have never known. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm not a baby anymore. But yeah, no, that was pretty much my whole start. That was my whole awakening. Nowadays, I communicate with my deities, mostly with my pendulum. I have a divination dice, which I got from my ex, and now I use that dice, and I pretty much like ask it questions, roll it, see how it answers. I also use pendulums a lot. But yeah, no, and that's another thing, like, that's another weird practice that my mom had. Like, she would always use incense growing up. She would always use, she would actually ask a necklace that she had questions, and then see how it swung. And then I was like, it's like, and that's what really got me to like make that connection of, yeah, I'm pagan. And it was like a kind of like a weird holy shit kind of a moment, because I realized that all of these practices that my mom has been doing my whole ass life is in the thing that I believe in now. And unfortunately, my mom is not pagan. She doesn't know where exactly she lies in her religion, but she's not Mormon. The only reason why she stays Mormon is for my dad, and she knows for a fact that my dad is her soulmate. She knows she's had lives with him before. She knows that she's going to have many more with him, which is a very beautiful thing. I wish I had a soulmate, but unfortunately, I know that I do not in this lifetime at least. But, yeah, no, that's pretty much like the connections that I made and how I pretty much found my way out of a cult and found a actual thing to believe in that I know is real.
Well, I'm sorry to give you the llama hand, but thank you so much for your time. It is much appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are signing off. Da, 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 da.